Is Baldur's Gate 3 too hard? For me, someone who is only experienced in turn-based JRPG like Persona 5 and this Gaia series, the answer is yes. Baldur's Gate 3 is too hard for me. But don't skip this video yet because I will explain why this is a good thing and some options I already tried to make the difficulty more enjoyable for casual gamers like me. So I tried Baldur's Gate 3 for the first time the day when it was fully released. And as someone who cannot enjoy CRPG because of how complex it is, I find Baldur's Gate 3 much more enjoyable and approachable, especially the tutorial and the early presentation. They did it perfectly in a way that a total noob like me can understand without the game hand-holding me too much. But still, even after all of that, I feel like the difficulty is too hard for my first playthrough. I pick the balanced difficulty and the enemy hits me hard. I kinda appreciate this aspect though, because I'm completely clueless about this kind of game, this kind of genre, and it makes the game feels realistic since every damage is little and you cannot just cheese the combat with healing every turn or chugging healing potions because they are rare and expensive to buy. Not only that, the combat is completely different from my usual JRPG games. Rather than a complicated version of rock, paper, and scissors, Baldur's Gate 3 feels like you are playing Warcraft or Echo Vampires. So many skills per character, so many builds, not using the usual mana point, rather than swapping it with action points, extra action, and skill points divided into some tiers. You often also need to use the environment to your advantage in combat. Sounds daunting, I know, but as I said before, the game did so well in introducing these mechanics to you. Just remember to enable the tutorial when you make a character. So, we know that Baldur's Gate 3 is hard and complicated, but how to make it more enjoyable? There are two options you can pick. One is the most obvious one, and the other is more natural, I might say. The first option is obviously to turn down the difficulty to Explorer, or the easiest one. The good thing is, even if you pick this difficulty, the game will not become completely easy. They just turn down the enemy damage a bit, give your allies a bit more damage and a bit more health. Still, if you don't use any tactics in combat, you will still be more likely to get destroyed by the enemies. It is just that with Explorer difficulty, you get more leeway to be able to enjoy the story more, rather than struggling too much with the combat. The other option, other than lowering the difficulty, is to actually play the game more. I mean, like, maybe create a new save with different characters and builds to get more knowledge and stuff like that. Also, if you explore the map more, you can get more companions or party members. This is what I missed in my first playthrough, since I thought the companion will join my party naturally as the story goes, but apparently you actually have to explore and meet them in the first place for them to join your party. In my first playthrough, I was only with two other party members and feels so limited and underpowered. So yeah, explore more and get more experience by playing the game more. That is my summary of the difficulty of Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like Larian Studios, the developer of this game, did a way better job for me in introducing Baldur's Gate 3. I cannot enjoy Divinity Original Sins 2 back then, even though I hear the game is such a masterpiece and the game made by the same studio. But with Baldur's Gate 3, I am really interested in diving more into the CRPG genre like this. What do you think about the difficulty of Baldur's Gate 3 or the game in general? Let me know in the comment section below. Please subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed this video, since I want to make another Baldur's Gate 3 video after this one, and I think you will enjoy it. I need to beat the game first though, and it will take a while since the game is massive and I've been enjoying every second of it. Thanks for watching. Here's my other video you might enjoy watching too, and I hope you have a good day. See you.